What's up, Scope Nation? Get ready to dive into the most electrifying updates happening right now. The news cycle is moving at warp speed, and we've got the inside scoop you absolutely cannot miss. From shocking celebrity moments to heartwarming tales that prove anything is possible, we're bringing you the stories that are dominating the conversation. Strap in, because this is the Kanye Scope, and we're kicking things off with a bang. First up, a global music collaboration took a terrifying turn on set. We've got the details on the unexpected incident that halted production for two major artists in London, raising safety concerns and sparking a police investigation. Was it a random act or something more sinister? We're breaking down what happened. Then, we're going deep into the numbers that matter in the music industry. Which artists are shattering streaming records and defining the sound of a generation? We're revealing the chart-topping titans and the jaw-dropping stream counts that are setting new benchmarks for success in the digital age. You won't believe who's leading the pack. And finally, a story of pure magic that reminds us of the power of community. We're heading to Mexico to witness a birthday celebration that transformed from heartbreaking to heartwarming, thanks to an outpouring of kindness that reached thousands. Get ready for an inspiring tale that will restore your faith in humanity. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. A royal nod and a stadium roar. Talk about a power couple making headlines. Newly engaged Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce have officially stepped out for their first public appearance since their engagement. And where else but at Arrowhead Stadium to catch the Cincinnati-Nebraska game? Swifties and football fans alike are buzzing, dissecting every angle of their love story's latest chapter. Swift herself was a vision, sporting a chic sweater vest, a trendy mini denim skirt, and stylish knee-high boots, perfectly blending fashion with game day vibes. But the real speculation? Viral clips from the night had fans convinced she was subtly, yet undeniably, flaunting her engagement ring. The excitement is palpable, especially with Travis's brother, Jason Kelce, joining the couple for the game, adding another layer to the unfolding narrative. This outing comes just days after the pair sent shockwaves across social media with their incredibly romantic garden proposal, shared on Instagram, which garnered millions of likes and comments. The world is watching, captivated by this seemingly fairytale romance, dissecting every outfit, every glance, and every potential hint of marital bliss. It's a narrative that blends pop culture royalty with sports stardom, creating a spectacle that's impossible to ignore. And speaking of stars gracing us with their presence, prepare for a different kind of spotlight. We're about to take you behind the scenes of a highly anticipated film, where even the most seasoned stars aren't immune to a little on-set drama. Set in stone, a dangerous interruption. When global music icons Travis Scott and Tyla decided to collaborate on a music video, the anticipation was immense. However, their ambitious project in Tottenham, North London, was abruptly halted by a deeply concerning incident. Reports indicate that a man allegedly threatened a crew member with a knife, bringing the vibrant production to a standstill. The location itself, near the Broadwater Farm estate, a site with a complex history, added an unexpected layer of tension to the unfolding events. Travis Scott, fresh off headline performances at major festivals, and the rising star Tyla were reportedly several months into the planning of this video, aiming to capture a unique Afrobeat/dancehall vibe. According to sources on the scene, the disturbance occurred while Tyla was actively performing, just yards away from where the individual in question was present. When a crew member attempted to de-escalate the situation and asked the man to leave, he allegedly produced what appeared to be a knife, creating a terrifying atmosphere for everyone involved. Immediate lockdown procedures were initiated, with Tyla being safely removed from the set and Travis Scott already in a secure area. The Metropolitan Police were promptly called to the scene. A spokesperson confirmed that officers responded after a report of a man threatening to stab someone. Upon locating a 29-year-old man matching the suspect's description, he reportedly resisted a search, leading to his apprehension. While officers recovered Class B drugs and cash, no knife was ultimately found. The man was arrested on suspicion of drug possession and a public order offense and remains in custody. Despite the frightening incident, sources close to the production indicated that the team, along with security, managed the situation with professionalism. Once the immediate threat was neutralized and the individual was in police custody, Travis Scott and Tyla were able to resume filming, demonstrating remarkable resilience amidst the unsettling event. The incident, though alarming, has been described as isolated, and the production is expected to continue with enhanced security measures. Now, while that production faced a real-world threat, others are dealing with the numbers game of success. We're about to dive into the streaming universe and see who's dominating the charts. The streaming supremacy showdown. The landscape of music consumption has been irrevocably altered by the rise of streaming platforms, with the first 24 hours and the initial week post-release becoming critical metrics for an album's success. In the past decade, services like Spotify have empowered millions of fans to access new music instantly, amplifying the impact of album launches. This decade, particularly the 2020s, has seen an exponential surge in interest surrounding new albums, especially from globally recognized artists such as Taylor Swift, Drake, Beyoncé, and Bad Bunny. This heightened anticipation directly translates into massive streaming numbers on release day, establishing new benchmarks for artist performance. An exclusive echelon of artists has achieved the remarkable feat of surpassing 100 million streams within the first 24 hours of an album's release. Taylor Swift stands at the pinnacle of this achievement, with 4 of her albums, including her most recent, The Tortured Poets Department, having accomplished this milestone. For perspective, Tyler, the creator's Chromacopia, garnered over 85 million streams in its debut day, positioning it as one of the biggest openings of the 2020s. Billie Eilish's Hit Me Hard and Soft, released on May 17, 2024, earned 72.7 million streams in its first 24 hours, marking her most successful album debut to date. A truly historic moment occurred on April 19, 2024, when Taylor Swift released The Tortured Poets Department. Within its initial 24 hours, the album amassed an astounding 300 million streams on Spotify, shattering her own previous record set by Midnight's. With 31 tracks, the album averaged over 10 million streams per song on its debut, an unprecedented average. Ariana Grande's Eternal Sunshine, released on March 8, 2024, generated over 58 million streams, though it didn't crack the top 20 debuts. Its per-song average stream count was notably high due to its shorter tracklist compared to many others in the top tier. Beyoncé's Cowboy Carter, released on March 29, 2024, achieved over 70 million streams in its first day. Justin Bieber's Swag and Sabrina Carpenter's Man's Best Friend also saw significant debut numbers, with 74 million and 64 million streams respectively. The data reveals a clear trend. Albums with more tracks and those from established superstars consistently dominate the highest stream counts, with Taylor Swift's re-recordings and new releases consistently setting the pace for the entire industry. From chart-topping hits to heartwarming community stories, we've seen it all. But our final story tonight is about the incredible power of kindness and how a small act can create a monumental impact. A birthday miracle in Mexico. In the small town of Axtla de Terrazas, Mexico, a young girl named Isla was set to celebrate her first birthday. However, the initial celebration was a stark contrast to the joyous occasion it should have been. The party was marred by a disheartening reality: empty chairs and leftover food, a painful reminder of a celebration that failed to materialize as hoped. This deeply personal disappointment was shared by Isla's father through a simple Facebook post, a quiet plea for connection that unexpectedly ignited a wave of extraordinary compassion. What followed was nothing short of a miracle. The community, touched by the story, rallied together in an overwhelming display of generosity. Donations poured in from every corner, musicians volunteered their time and talent, and the local town stadium transformed into an impromptu, magical venue for a belated celebration. When Isla arrived, chauffeured in a vintage car, she stepped out into the pouring rain, greeted by thousands of cheering townspeople. For a child who had felt invisible just days before, this moment was a profound affirmation of her value and the community's embrace. The celebration was a fairy tale come to life. Isla received gifts she had only dreamed of, alongside the incredible news of a scholarship and even a plot of land. This transformation from a heartbreaking beginning to an unforgettable, magical celebration underscores the immense power of collective kindness and the profound impact a single story can have when shared with the world. It's a testament to the fact that even in the face of disappointment, the human spirit, amplified by community support, can create moments of pure, unadulterated joy. And that, Scope Nation, is a wrap on our incredible lineup today. But before we go, let's do a quick recap of the stories that had us all talking. From stadium lights to street sets, and chart-topping triumphs to heartwarming community efforts, we've covered it all. Don't miss out on the next big story. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, drop a comment below, and follow us on all social platforms to stay in the loop. We'll see you next time on the Kanye Scope.